Even though Harry Styles is enjoying the taste of unimaginable success as a solo artist, he has shown that he hasn't forgotten his roots. Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another video on our channel. As per recent headlines, Harry Styles gives a shout out to One Direction in acceptance speech. Let's have a look. Harry Styles thanks his ex-band members. The 2023 Brit Awards turned out to be even more amazing when Harry Styles took to the stage to receive his award for Artist of the Year. In his acceptance speech, he not only thanked his family, but also his One Direction bandmates and The X Factor, the reality TV show that helped him launch his career. The Grammy Award winner said, "I want to thank my mom for signing me up for The X Factor without telling me, so I literally wouldn't be here without you." He then thanked his bandmates who helped him reach this point, saying, "I want to thank Niall, Louis, Liam, and Zen, so I wouldn't be here without you either. Thank you so much, and I'm really grateful for this." But that wasn't the end of his speech. He said something else that will make you love him even more. What did he say? You're just gonna have to watch this video to find out. But before we continue, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell to get more updates like this. Now let's continue. The 29-year-old continued his speech and said, "I want to thank my family for being the most supportive, understanding, patient, and loving family I could ever ask for." Styles also talked about male privilege and added, "I'm really grateful for this. I'm very aware of my privilege up here tonight," he said. So this award is for Rina Sawayama, Charlie XCX, Florence Welch, Mabel, and Becky Hill, all of whom were shut out of the category this year. Well, he's one of the most beloved singers for a reason. History of One Direction. One Direction became known as one of the most popular pop boy bands in the 2010s. The five boys, Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Louis Tomlinson, Zayn Malik, and Liam Payne, met on The X Factor for the first time. As a group, they released 5 studio albums. One Direction also became the first boy band in history to debut at #1 on the Billboard 200. Their fandom was absolutely insane, and the band's 2014 tour became the highest-grossing concert of the year. The same year, Harry Styles compared the band's popularity to that of the iconic band The Beatles. He said, "We all sat and watched the film of the Beatles arriving in America, and to be honest, that really was like us, stepping off the plane, the girls, the madness. It was exactly the same when we got there just 50 years earlier." However, an unfortunate turn of events in 2015, the band announced something very sad. They released a statement saying, "After 5 incredible years, Zayn Malik has decided to leave One Direction. Niall, Harry, Liam, and Louis will continue as a 4-piece and look forward to the forthcoming concerts of their world tour and recording their 5th album due to be released later this year." The statement also included Zayn's own words, "My life with One Direction has been more than I could have ever imagined, but after 5 years, I feel like it's now the right time for me to leave the band. I'd like to apologize to the fans if I've let anyone down, but I have to do what feels right in my heart. I'm leaving because I want to be a normal 22-year-old who's able to relax and have some private time out of the spotlight. I know I have 4 friends for life in Louis, Liam, Harry, and Niall. I know they'll continue to be the best band in the world. A never-ending hiatus." Following Zayn Malik's departure in August of that year, the remaining members announced that they would be taking a hiatus in early 2016. Before their extended hiatus, the group went on their final tour and released one final album called Made in the AM. After that, each member pursued a solo career. In the years since the band dissolved, Malik opened up about how he didn't enjoy his time as a member of the group. During an interview in 2015, the I Don't Want to Live Forever singer talked about the band's discography and said, "That's not music I would listen to. Would you listen to One Direction at a party with your girl? I wouldn't. To me, that's not an insult. That's me as a 22-year-old man." Malik even talked about the challenges he had to face due to the creative differences between him and his bandmates. He said at the time, "Whenever I would suggest something, it was like it didn't fit us. There was just a general conception that the management already had of what they want for the band, and I just wasn't convinced with what they were selling." In 2019, Harry Styles talked about Zayn's departure from the group and how it affected him and the other members. During an interview, the As It Was singer opened up, "We were sad, obviously, that someone had left, but also sad that he wasn't enjoying it so much that he had to leave, he said. Because I think at the time too, the tour and everything was going so well, I felt everyone was kind of enjoying it. Seeing One Direction dissolve was one of the hardest things to see, but that phase has long gone. The members are thriving individually, and we're really happy. It's really good to see Styles remembering his former bandmates in such a big moment of his life. But what do you think about this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.